Mike Maloney's with us now. He's a former Welsh Guard who has twin sons in service. Mike, welcome to you.
Thank you.
Lovely to see you. Gosh, I suppose these messages, you've been watching me. They've been choking me up, the messages from the families. You know how these people feel.
Yes, absolutely. And me too, Louise, as well. Yes, it's... I don't think people actually understand the emotions that parents and loved ones feel when they hear that a soldier has been killed or injured in Afghanistan. Initially, it's absolute and utter terror, and you need to experience it before you can realise how intense it is. Then it's relief, and then we go on from relief to pity the parents of the person who's been injured or killed. It's a terrible set of emotions to go through.
It's even more complex for you because you're an ex-Welsh Guard yourself.
That's correct.
You've been in all sorts of conflicts. You were in Northern Ireland, I think, Sardinia and the Persian Gulf. I mean, you kind of know what it's like to be there and be doing the job that your boys are doing.
Yes, absolutely. And as a serving soldier, you want to test yourself. You don't want it all exercises against the Fantasians and digging in and moving on. You actually want to test yourself. But as a parent, I would rather my sons not test themselves. But I understand the reason behind they wanted to go and test themselves against people.
Tell us about your boys. What are their names and how old?
Damien and Darren. Damien has just come back from Iraq, Afghanistan rather now, last night. He's serving with the 2nd Royal Welsh, and he's a sergeant. And Darren is a staff sergeant in the Logistic Corps based in Abingdon. They both done tours of Northern Ireland, of Bosnia, and 2 tours, I believe, of Iraq as well.
I mean, you must have had quite a party on the arrival last night.
Just a little bit, hence the haggard look this morning, I'm afraid, yeah.
What's that feeling? It must be a huge feeling of relief, having him home for Christmas.
Yes, but his tour isn't complete yet. He has to go back after 2 weeks
Right.
out and complete his tour. But yes, it's over halfway. It's over the halfway stage, and yes, it's a great feeling to have him out of the theatre of conflict.
And you never try to talk the boys out of following in Dad's footsteps?
Absolutely not. No. At that time, I mean, at the moment, it's not a very good time to join the army. You're going from one conflict to the other. But with the 1st Battalion of Welsh Guards, I go to a website called Welsh Guards Reunited that gives support for not only ex-Welsh Guards but ex-wives of ex-Welsh Guards and anyone else. We have Royal Navy, we have people from Australia, from San Diego in California, ex-Welsh Guards, 2,200 members. We've gone from strength to strength, and it's a great site on there. We do a lot of work for the forces. In the last 2 events that we've had, we raised £30,000. We walked from Merthyr to Newport, and we also did Pen y Fan. Now, I climbed Pen y Fan many times as a serving soldier, and I can't remember it being in that steep, I've got to be honest. But we're bringing out a CD at in the next part of the year with the world-famous singer on there, Knocker Knowles.
Well known, of course.
Oh, well known in the tint. Well known in the tint. World famous in the tint. And another different celebrities are going on there. But the amount of support, we have a lady on site called Lisa.
Yes.
And if you think that a normal parent like myself is going through a rough time with one son in Afghanistan, she actually had at one stage her son and her husband in Afghanistan.
Goodness me.
Now that is mind-boggling, really is.
Yes.
Do you not watch the news? Do you not buy papers? I mean, how do you cope with the concern of both of them there?
I have to watch the news. I don't buy papers, but I do watch the news. It's my duty, it's my responsibility as a parent to watch the news, to see what's going on. I'm pleased with quite a few things. The support at Wootton Bassett, I think, is absolutely fantastic with the repatriation of the boys. And the support of the general public on the whole is absolutely fantastic. We have shoebox appeals where we send, like Alex was on earlier, shower gel and things. A young lady called Peggy in the community centre in Gilfach coordinates this shoebox appeal, and she sends shoeboxes to all the boys out there. And I'm sure they greatly appreciate it. I know as an ex-soldier I'd appreciate some sort of comforts from home.
Yeah, sure. Mike, stay with us. We're going to get some Kinks now. You a fan of the Kinks? You like that? We were
Yes,
all right with the Kinks?
Right about my day.
Yeah, okay, fine. Our special guest, Mike Maloney, former Welsh Guard, enjoyed the Kinks. Great. I hope you did too. We sure did. Jamie and Louise with you on BBC Radio Wales. We're dedicating our whole show today to troops who are serving overseas this Christmas. If you'd like to leave a message for them, please do so. 03700 100 120. We're going to get some more messages now from Afghanistan back home to Wales.
Hi, I'm Private Benjamin J, the 2nd Battalion Royal Welsh. I just want to wish my mum and dad a happy Christmas, and I hope you have a good one this year, and a happy new year.
Just a reminder of the number again, it's 03700 100 120.
Hello, this is a message going out to Dylan. We received your picture, mate. It's absolutely fantastic. It's brilliant to know there's people back home thinking about us out here at this time of year. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas!
Oh, that's nice. Mike, they were saying there how important it is to think that people are thinking of them when they're out working in Afghanistan over Christmas. Is that that's really important?
Absolutely. The support of the general public is essential in carrying out your duties out there. It's always nice to know that people are thinking of you back home and supporting you in the things that you do.
And do you feel that there's a warmth out there? You know, if people find out that you're a former Welsh Guard, that the boys are in service?
Absolutely. Yeah. People that I come across, even in my work, once they find out that I have a son serving in there, everyone asks how they are, how's the boys doing.
Yeah.
The boys at the Welsh Guards Reunited have asked that when Damien does come home and we can prize him away from his wife, take him out for a glass of shandy or two. So support is essential.
And how will you be spending Christmas?
I'm going up Damien's on Boxing Day, and we'll probably investigate how to open a slab or two and get. But all the family are going up there, so we'll have to tone it down slightly. his wife tends to think that she's going to have exclusive access to Damien, but
you'll all be fighting over him. Terrible.
She doesn't know me or him yet.
I'm sure he'll enjoy every minute of that.